everyone. Thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Julie. This is my first video on YouTube. I did make an Instagram for my makeup because that's basically what I'm going to be doing on YouTube and on my Instagram. Let me introduce myself. I already did, but my name is Julie. I live in New York. I am trying to start up, obviously I'm trying to start up a YouTube account to show you guys how I do my makeup, how I do it, and what I like to do. And I'm hoping to grow, learn more, influence other people, because me watching YouTube videos has definitely helped me learn. So I'm hoping that from what I do, I could teach other people. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I've just been kind of scared because I don't feel like I have the right tools for it. Like, I'm using my phone right now to record this, but I think it's really good so far. But we'll see as the time comes if I do end up enjoying doing this. I'm just trying to test it out right now. So since this is my first video, I'm just gonna show you guys how I did this look right here. This is my everyday look when I don't have time to go in on my eyeshadow like I like to do. I just do my eyeliner, my eyebrows, concealer, and that's it, and some lip gloss, and then I'm out. And I have my hair, I like having my hair down, but usually I'm just going to work, so I always have to have my hair up, so that's why I purposely styled it up for this video. So if you like how this looks, if you want to learn how to do your eyeliner like a boss, sharp ass wings, then keep on watching and you're gonna find out. Thank you. Okay, you guys, so first I go in my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I use my Anastasia number 12 brush too. So first I use the spoolie side and I brush down all of my hairs just so that I could see where I need to fill in the most. So I put a lot of product on the brush and I start going in on the top of my eyebrow so that I could fill in the arch that I kind of semi have but need to add on to, because that's mostly why I do my eyebrows, just to fill in those spots right there. So I just do that on both sides of on both of my eyebrows first before I move on to anything else. So I just keep carving out how I want my arch to be on both sides of my eyebrows until I'm fully satisfied with it. Most of the time they don't look the same, but I'm satisfied with how it looks, so I just keep it that way. After I do that, I just fill in the ends of my eyebrows a little bit because I have a lot of hair missing there. And then I just brush the spoolie to make sure that I filled in what I had to. And then I start going from the front of my eyebrow, the bottom part, filling in little by little so that my eyebrow can get darker. So of course I do this to both of my eyebrows until I'm completely happy with how it looks. I just keep going in until I feel like I have enough product on them, until I feel like they are dark enough and shapely enough. And then after that, I use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10 Light, and I put that under my eyebrows to cover the extra hairs that I have there because I haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed in a while. And since I don't want to mess up the shape of my eyebrows, I just rather conceal it, and this concealer is really good for that. So I go under my whole eyebrow, and then I put some on my eyelid too as kind of an eyelid primer, even though I'm not going to be going in with any eyeshadow today. So after I put the concealer on under my eyebrows, I go in with a brush just to blend it out because the color is so bright. This is definitely not my regular skin color, but I use this one because it's really good for when I want to use eyeshadow, which is most of the time. After I blend everything out with the brush, I just go ahead and use my finger to kind of blend out the rest of it that is too light against my skin. And I rub off all of the extra, like outside of my eyebrows and everything, because since I put a lot of concealer, it's definitely too much when I'm not gonna wear eyeshadow, so I just have to rub it off with my fingers, but it works out fine. Then I use my Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara to set my eyebrows. This is such a good product. Like, it keeps my eyebrows and the e.l.f. product in place all day. After I'm done with my eyebrows, I go in with my NYC liquid eyeliner. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner, and it's so cheap but so good. And a lot of people always ask me questions about how I get my eyeliner so sharp, but honestly, it's practice. Because when I started, my eyeliner was definitely not as good as it is now, and I'm really proud of how I get it to look now. But this specific eyeliner is very helpful because it has such a thin brush that you could really make a very thin wing. So for some reason, I still had some leftover eyelash glue. So when I was doing my eyeliner today, it just like it was just on my eyelashes, and somehow I messed up my eyeliner, but I'm just using a Q-tip to remove it. Q-tips are like really helpful. You could either use a Q-tip or you could just use like a little thin brush with concealer, but I just use a Q-tip, and then I go back with that same brush that I used to set my eye, like the concealer with. I just go in with that same brush. I don't add anything to it. And then I start on my other eye. So as you can see, I just create the wing, and then I go from out to in on the wing. I'm used to my eye shape, so it's definitely easier for me now, but I think you could definitely like get some tips from the way that I'm doing it, because when I used to start from the beginning of my eye, I would always mess up my wing. I believe that it's always better to start with the to start with the wing and just build your way inside of your eye. I always start off thin when I'm doing my eyeliner, and then I just keep building it up if I want it to be thicker, because I'd rather start off thin and get it thick than just have it thick from the beginning and then not be satisfied with it. Sometimes you want a thin wing, sometimes you want a thick one, but sometimes you never know until you're in that moment creating it. And then I had eyelash glue in my other eye, so I just had to go back with another Q-tip and just clean it up like I did for the other eye. I'm also cleaning up my wing too. I rather use Q-tips than a brush and concealer for this. I don't know, I just feel like it looks better. So once I'm done with my eyeliner, I go in with my Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I don't know if I'm saying that brand right, but I use this to prime right now because my dog ate my regular primer. You're probably gonna hear me say that a lot because he eats all of my things, But I've been using this lately and it's been working out pretty good. I'm definitely gonna buy another primer soon, but for now this is just what I'm using. And I just rub that into my face until I feel that it has sunken in. For concealer, I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW25. I use a brush that I got from BH Cosmetics just to apply that. And you literally only need one pump of this. Like, one pump gave me all of that concealer for my under eyes, which I think is more than enough. I don't really like wearing face products, but when I do, this concealer is like the best. After I apply the concealer, I use my Real Techniques sponge to blend it out. This is such a good sponge. It's so soft and bouncy and it blends everything perfectly. I'm very happy with it. This is like the only one I buy, and it's the one that I'm going to continue to keep buying because I'm very satisfied with it. After I blend everything out, I use the Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder, which I was trying to get to focus, but it wasn't really working out that well. I also use this to blend, to set the concealer that I put on my eyelids. I just didn't show you guys that part, but I always use this or the Fenty Beauty Blotting Powder for my under eyes and for setting the concealer on my eyes. So I had to go back in with my eyeliner because while I was blending out my concealer, I accidentally put it on my eye because I thought I was a professional and I didn't need to watch what I was doing. But yeah, so now I'm fixing it. I'm making it a little longer, a tiny bit thicker, and also cleaning it up. Now I'm adding some mascara to my lashes. I always use two mascaras, so today the first one I used was the Essence Extreme Volume and Curl Mascara. And I really like this mascara. It's so cheap but so good. The only problem is since I put liquid eyeliner, it already has some product on them, so you can't really see how much it adds to my eyelashes. After that one, I use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. This one is a lots of lashes version. My friend told me about it and I really liked it since then. I really like the shape of the wand too. After I apply my mascara, I always go in with a black eyeshadow. This time I'm using the black one from the Prism palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I use a flat shader brush and I just put a little bit of it on my outer waterline because I really like the way it makes my eyes look. After that, I go in with the Maybelline mascara again and I just put that on my lower lashes. Lastly, I use this MAC Cosmetics and Patrick Star collaboration lip gloss. This is the color Patrick Woo and I am obsessed with it. I have the Ruby Woo lipstick, but I'm always stuck between using Ruby Woo matte lipstick or Patrick Woo gloss. It's such a hard choice, but for my everyday look, I like the gloss. So thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and you're gonna see a lot more.